trending topic is teachers telling kids shut up. Now, the thing is, this can be very, 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 very complex to some because they won't get it because they didn't get it at home. No one taught them that telling anyone shut up is poor etiquette all day long. Whether they're from the hood or whether they're from the trenches, whether they're from a raised home that's proper and they still fail to do etiquette in their home. It's no way. To be direct, telling a child shut up is not considered proper etiquette. And at any standard social or familiar settings, it is generally viewed as inappropriate and damaging for several reasons related to both politeness and effective communication. Politeness and effective communication. Why shut up violates proper etiquette? Etiquette refers to the customary code of polite behavior in society. The word shut up is problematic in this context because it is rude and demeaning. The phrase is a abrupt command that carries an instinctively aggressive, dismissing, and often angry tone. Using it demonstrates a lack of respect for the person being addressed, regardless of their age. It stops communication. Etiquette is meant to facilitate smooth, respectful, and clear interactions. Shut up! Like some say, well, I just told them to shut up. It doesn't make a difference what tone you use. It's still rude. Shut up cheese the opposite. It simply silences the speaker without addressing the reason for the interruption or noise. See, you said all this, but a lot of times kids be trying to tell you something and you just don't want to hear them, and it could be something very important for you and them and everybody around them. Shut up cheese opposite. It simply silences the speaker without addressing the reason. It models poor behavior. A key part of teaching children etiquette is modeling the behavior you want them to adopt. Using impolite, aggressive language teaches them that this is an acceptable way to handle frustration or noise, which they will then replicate. So what you're saying is that basically these teachers saying that they don't have any other word choices but shut up. But there's alternative teaching proper social skills. Now, the goal of proper etiquette is not just silence, but teaching children when and how to speak appropriately, how to respect social settings, and how to interrupt politely when necessary. Here are some phrases and techniques that are considered proper, polite, and effectiveness alternatives for managing a child's behavior and noise level. For controlling volume and interruption, instead of commanding silence, use phrases that teach volume control and timing. Can you use your inside voice, please? We need to keep it quiet right now. I need to finish this thought. Would you please hold the thought for 2 minutes? That's important, but this is quiet time. Please tell me about it after we leave the room. We need to whisper now. Like secret agents, can you try whispering? For teachers' polite interruptions, if the child is interrupting, teach them polite physical cue instead of using rude words. Like shut up, shut up. See, some of y'all want to make it like y'all just saying shut up, but you know you're putting a little bit of force behind that shut up. I ain't never heard nobody say shut up. No, I ain't never heard nobody say shut up. Class, shut up. I've never heard that. They use verbal force and their volume extends. If you need to interrupt, please just put your hands gently on my arm or shoulder. I will tap your hand back to acknowledge you. And then I'll finish my sentence and turn to you right away. That's wonderful news. I'm on the phone right now, but I'll be with you in 1 moment. 3, respecting the listener. Respecting the listener. Use language that focuses on the listener's needs rather than the speaker's fault. I'm finding it hard to concentrate with that sound. Can we find a quiet activity for now? I can only listen to one person at a time. I want to hear your story, so let other persons finish first. In summary, proper etiquette requires respect for the listener, which is why phrases like shut up are avoided in favor of calm, direct, and instructional language that teaches children better communication skills. Now, see, that lets you know that the teachers that's on here rah-rah and behind shut up, they don't have any etiquette. And see, etiquette starts at home, so you mad because a child said it's improper when told his parents because you told them to shut up, they will be correct as hell that. Because you need to learn how to communicate. You're supposed to be a teacher. You may not feel etiquette in your field, but it is in your field because you're teaching. What you're doing is a reflection. So you're telling me is that you're all teaching these kids, and the problem is not just at home, it's at school because the teachers don't have proper etiquette. And they're teaching them their schoolwork, and they're teaching them poor habits to how to socialize properly in public places. So the fault ain't just the parents.